What is Al-Quran? Al-Quran, also known as the Quran or the Holy Quran, is the central religious scripture of Islam. It is believed by Muslims to be the word of Allah, God, as revealed to the Prophet Muhammad through the angel Gabriel over a period of approximately 23 years. The Quran is written in classical Arabic and is divided into 114 chapters called surahs. The surahs vary in length, with the longest surah being Al-Baqarah, the cow, and the shortest surah being Al-Kawthar, abundance. Each surah is further divided into verses, known as ayahs. The Quran covers a wide range of topics, including theology, morality, guidance for personal conduct, social principles, laws, stories of prophets and messengers, and the afterlife. It addresses fundamental questions about the purpose of life, the nature of Allah, the importance of faith, and the significance of righteous actions. Muslims believe that the Quran is the final and most complete revelation from Allah, following previous scriptures revealed to prophets such as Moses and Jesus. It is regarded as a guide for all aspects of life, providing instructions on worship, ethical conduct, family matters, economics, and governance. The Quran is highly revered and respected by Muslims. It is considered the literal and unchanged word of Allah and is viewed as a source of guidance, wisdom, and spiritual nourishment. Muslims strive to recite and understand the Quran, with many undertaking the study of its Arabic language to gain a deeper understanding of its message. Recitation of the Quran is an important act of worship in Islam. The beauty and melodiousness of its verses are cherished, and the art of Quranic recitation, known as tajweed, has been developed to ensure proper pronunciation and intonation. Translations of the Quran have been made into numerous languages to make it accessible to non-Arabic speakers. However, it is important to note that translations are considered interpretations, and the original Arabic text is considered the authoritative source. The Quran holds a central place in the lives of Muslims, guiding their beliefs, practices, and worldview. Its teachings and principles continue to inspire millions of people around the world and shape their understanding of faith, morality, and spirituality. Certainly. Here are some additional points about Al-Quran. Miraculous nature. Muslims believe that the Quran is a miraculous book. Its eloquence, coherence, and profound wisdom are seen as signs of its divine origin. The Quran challenges humanity to produce anything comparable to its style and content, yet no one has been able to replicate its excellence. Emphasis on memorization. Memorization of the Quran holds great importance in Islamic tradition. Many Muslims, from a young age, commit to memorizing the entire Quran. These individuals, known as hafiz, are highly respected within their communities. The memorization serves as a means of preserving the Quran and allows for its recitation even in the absence of physical copies. Scientific significance. The Quran contains verses that Muslims interpret as alluding to scientific phenomena and discoveries that were not known at the time of its revelation. These include references to embryology, astronomy, geology, and other scientific topics. Many Muslims believe that these scientific references in the Quran serve as evidence of its divine origin. Literary excellence. The Quran is renowned for its literary excellence. Its language, style, and poetic qualities have captivated readers throughout history. The Quranic text employs various literary devices, such as metaphors, similes, parables, and repetition, to convey its messages effectively. Healing and blessings. Muslims believe that reciting and listening to the Quran bring numerous spiritual and worldly benefits. It is believed to have a soothing effect on the heart and mind, providing solace and healing. Muslims often seek blessings by reciting specific chapters or verses of the Quran for various purposes, such as seeking protection, blessings for the deceased, or seeking guidance. Divisions and recitation styles. The Quran is divided into 30 equal sections, known as juz, to facilitate its recitation throughout the month in religious observances like Taraweeh prayers during Ramadan. Additionally, the Quran is recited in various melodious styles or recitation modes, known as qira'at. These recitation styles have slight variations in pronunciation and intonation, adding further beauty to the recitation of the Quran. Preservation and authority. The Quran's preservation is considered a remarkable aspect of its authenticity. Muslims believe that it has been preserved in its original form since its revelation. The standardized version of the Quran, as compiled during the Caliphate of Uthman ibn Affan, is universally accepted among Muslims as the authoritative text. The Al-Quran continues to be a source of guidance, spiritual nourishment, and inspiration for Muslims worldwide. Its profound teachings and timeless message are seen as a roadmap for individuals and societies, promoting peace, justice, compassion, and devotion to Allah. Legal and ethical guidance. The Quran serves as a comprehensive guide for Muslims in matters of law and ethics. It provides principles and guidelines for personal conduct, societal interactions, family relationships, business transactions, and more. The Quranic teachings emphasize justice, fairness, honesty, kindness, and compassion in all aspects of life. Invitation to reflection. The Quran invites readers to contemplate its verses and reflect upon the signs of Allah's creation. It encourages intellectual inquiry, critical thinking, and deep introspection. Muslims are encouraged to ponder over the meanings of the Quranic verses, seeking spiritual insights and personal growth. The background and circumstances of its revelation, known as Asbab al-Nuzul, provides deeper insights into the interpretation of certain verses. It helps in understanding the reasons behind specific instructions and the lessons to be learned from historical events mentioned in the Quran. Role in Islamic scholarship. The Quran serves as the primary source of knowledge for Islamic scholars and jurists. It is the foundation upon which Islamic legal and theological principles are derived. Scholars study the Quran in conjunction with hadith literature, sayings and actions of the Prophet Muhammad.